All right, let's go. Myth Monday back at it again. Hello.
Hello.
I love it. How's everybody? Can you guys hear us? Can you hear Orphe? Stinkies.
That's my cursing filter. Stinkies.
Some limited you hear. Okay. And you can hear Orphe too, right?
Stop being so what I do to deserve this treatment?
No, listen. I think you smell very nicely of like wine, honestly.
I appreciate that, but still.
I mean, have you been working out? I mean, I know you sweat wine, so this is, I mean, just being near you, it's very intoxicating. I like it.
Hey. I have been working out.
I can see. I mean, working, man. Slay King.
Hold up, I can prove it too. Hold up, let me take my armor off.
Oh! He's taking it off! He's taking his clothes off!
Yeah!
Woo! Yeah! Let's go! Holy shit! Oh, look at that manly physique. Yo, guys, get your freaking. Oh! Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you, Tsuki Fox Girl.
Sergey? Sergey, what have we talked about? What have we talked about?
Orphe, you gotta take off your clothes more often.
No, it's too much. It's too powerful.
I mean, it's picturesque. You could just chisel some marble and just, wow.
Yeah, you could grind meat on my abs.
Exactly. Mytharium's meat grinder.
Yeah! Let's go!
And that actually works well with the wine thing too, because I'm just thinking about like, you know how they marinate to certain dishes with wine and such?
Yeah.
That works perfectly.
I'm a man familiar with his wine. I have bits to spare. All right.
Tsuki is innocent of all crimes, Your Honor.
I'll take that at face value.
But yeah, anyways, how are you guys doing? For those of you who new to the channel, my name is Cass Wilder, part-time archaeologist, full-time explorer of the ancient world, also part of Bijou Live's Gen 2 Mytharium as the Seeker of Truth. Never threaten me with a wild time. And joining me today is Orphe.
Hello, hi! My name is Orpheus Hatsi, your favorite Greek poet, the myth of Mytharium, and a proud Bijou Live member. Hello.
Yo, Bijou Live is the best.
Yeah!
I've only known Orphe for about 2 months now, and if anything should happen to him, I'm going to end the stream and then myself.
No. No, stop. Stop it, you.
I mean, come on. You're adorable. You're the man.
No. More like Orpheus. I'm more like
Potsy? Exactly!
That was gonna be, if it wasn't Orphe fans, that was gonna be my,
your tag
not
name.
safe for work tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about actually opening my own NSFW tag.
Yeah.
I already have a name tag picked out. Temple of Goon.
No!
It's perfect!
It is, but oh my god. That's so bad.
Yes, I swear every time I come to your stream, I apologize for nothing. Whatever psychic damage you get inflicted by is merely just a skill issue.
It's merely a coincidence, my dear Watson.
Exactly. Alright, so this has been a Myth Monday. Like, I haven't done this in the longest time, so I hope you guys forgive me for
A Myth Monday in the making.
Yeah. So I've been actually thinking about what I want to do for Myth Monday in the coming year, because there's a lot to go over. And I've also thought about not just doing myths, but also touching up certain points of archaeology.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, because I actually have been following a whole lot of not forums, but like channels on Twitter that discuss certain findings within archaeology. Like, I didn't know that an executioner sword was actually supposed to be designed to have the tip flat, because it's not a sword mainly for combat. It's just mainly for the slicing of heads. Just that.
Executioner blades are always like they're never properly portrayed outside of Elden Ring, where the executioner blade, I was like, yep, that's an executioner blade.
Yeah,
and that is terrifying.
That's where it zeroed in for me too, because I was thinking that's a very odd shape for a sword, but it's still cool, so I'll let it slide. But then when I read about this, I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Yup, yup, yup.
I'm having an archaeological orgasm was legit the first thing I heard when I came into your stream. That happens more often than you realize, than you think. It's a problem. Cass Y, Hoshi, you should know by now. I'm your bro. We're your bros.
There are no secrets between the bros.
Exactly. We go by the bro code over here. No shame. But yeah, I do have a lot of different myths to talk about, but I want to also look into how I can add a little more realism, actual archaeology into it, because it's not just the weapons themselves, but also forms of culture in the form of like different relics and how society operated during that time through the little bits and pieces that were left behind, whether it be pottery or by the landscapes. Back then, a lot of medieval women actually had their own space for their own little pharmacy, to be exact, because they would always have this little garden in their house, and it was through this garden that they would manage their herbs, their meals. It was practically just like a grocery store for them, one-stop grocery store. And everything, remedies, homeopathic stuff, it came from that. So back then they didn't have pharmacies, so now today it's just like over-the-counter remedies if you have a cold. But no, back then you gotta get it from God's green earth itself. What are you all doing? Anything for Imbolic? What is that?
That's a pagan holiday.
Oh!
Yeah, we were talking about it not too long ago.
Yeah, you're right.
What the context was?
I totally forgot about the context. I think that was like the first holiday within the year after help me out here. Their own version of New Year's.
Oh yeah. In bulk. Hold up.
In bulk. I would like to take it in bulk.
All right, man. All right, man. Actually, that's still hasn't come up yet. It's it says here on Google. I might be wrong, but it's February 1st. So.
Oh. Also a day before Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
A day before the best movie ever.
Wait, what's the best movie ever?
Groundhog Day.
All right. I'm sorry. I forget that's a movie.
Yeah, with my boy, Bill Murray.
Oh, I met Bill Murray.
Wait, what?
Okay. So I was a much younger cast back then. But here's the thing. I was working for an airlines, and what happened was I was boarding this amount of people. I mean, it was a very short flight going to one of the more regional states. And from the corner of my eye, I actually noticed that one of the passengers looked almost like Bill Murray. And he looked like a little tired and such. And so I didn't want to like bother him and all. Just to like make sure that everybody's comfortable before getting onto the flight. But then he comes over to my station where I'm like right in front of the door as they're preparing for boarding, and he personally asks me if he could actually stay behind and wait for everybody to get on board. And so I agree. I'm just keeping it together. I'm not like bringing it up that's this looks like Bill Murray or anything. And so after everybody gets on board, it's only him left, and then I call him over, and then he gives me his boarding pass. Bill fucking Murray. It was Bill fucking Murray on his fucking boarding pass.
That's wild.
And so I just I scanned his boarding pass, gave it back to him, told him, hope you have a great flight. And yeah, I just shut the door. I'm like, oh fuck, I met the Bill Murray.
That's wild, because I've heard like actual stories of Bill Murray. Well, like he'll meet up with someone, and then he'll just be like, the best part is they'll never believe you. And I'm like, that would have been so good if he was just like, you do know who I am, right? I'm the Bill Murray, and they'll never believe.
It would have been funny if they actually did that, but given from what he looked like at the time, he looked very
stressed out.
Yeah. And I think he was actually going to how do I say it, to attend a family matter. Yeah.
No.
So I actually read up on the news that something happened. So like a friend of his passed away, I believe. And so I'm like, okay, I'm glad I held my tongue.
Aw.
So poor guy. I could actually believe that he just wanted some space. That's why he wanted to stay behind, because he didn't want that attention,
Yeah, that's what it sounds like it was too. Like it sounded like he just was kind of like just trying to keep on the DL, not have to interact with anybody. Me on a daily.
I feel that. But yeah, I do know that do you know Say Yes to the Dress?
No.
Okay.
Never heard of it.
So Kimi loves the shit out of that show. And while she was working in the forest, she actually came across the host of Say Yes to the Dress, and she was fangirling so friggin' hard.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and so she actually managed to strike a conversation with him. Like, just talking about like the new seasons, the new shows and such. And he's apparently a very big sweetheart.
Was there a point where she was like, I just want you to know there was a dress? I said no. I said no to that dress, sir.
No, she's like, sir, I love you. I love you so much.
Aww.
Yeah. She was so excited. She came all the way back from the forest just to tell me everything she happened, and she was like giddy as a schoolgirl.
Aww. That's so cute.
Right? Oh, I also met Chris Hemsworth too.
What?
Yeah. So I was also working as a vendor someplace else for a different airline. So I worked at airlines a lot. And so somebody actually brought it to my attention. Hey, do you see who that is? I'm like, what? Who? Where? That's Chris Hemsworth. That's fucking Thor. What?
Thor!
And
Hammer!
and somebody actually asked me to get a picture with him. So like I did. And I wanted to make it quick because he seemed like he was in a hurry. He looked chiseled. I'm like, he was a very tall man. Very tall.
That's fair. He strikes me as a very chiseled, tall guy.
Yeah. I can actually show you a picture after the stream.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The only person I've ever met that was like famous, like I've worked with a lot of them as
Really?
like the dude in charge of inspiration. I'm like, oh, this person should make a song about this. But I got to, when I was like incognito, when I was at a mortal job, I got to meet the lead singer to Three Doors Down.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Which was super cool. He was such a chill dude. He let me take a picture with him and everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of people in bands personally. I mean, I've seen them live. Oh, so Kini and I actually managed to see Trash Taste out of a stroke of luck.
I'm not familiar with that band.
Do you know Connor Sea-Dog VA?
Yeah, I do know Connor.
Yeah, so he was part of a podcast that was going on where we're at. And so I noticed the little advertisement, and I noticed that Kimi and I were like being stressed out from our respective jobs. So I thought, hey, babe, let's go. One night on the town. Let's just go. And so we go to the Trash Taste live podcast, and we actually got to meet them out back.
Aw, that's awesome.
And all three members, Giguk, the Anime Man, Joey, and Connor themselves were over there. They were taking turns with everybody over there, just being casual and such. And oh my god. Sorry, the height difference between me and Connor is stunning.
Wait, is Connor super tall?
I thought he was. He's the British one. He's
Yeah.
But apparently he and I are nearly the same height.
Huh.
I was surprised.
I didn't know that either.
But yeah, it was really nice. So
You know what, Sea-Dog VA? We love average height kings.
average height kings indeed.
Almost as much as we love short kings.
I'm pretty sure that his leg muscles are bulging though from all that bicycling.
I believe it. I believe it wholeheartedly.
You know, Kimi and I were actually in Japan when he was doing his cyclethon. We missed it.
Damn, no!
Well, it's okay. Maybe next time.
Next time, watch a wabbit.
Anyways, I don't want to think that we're like stalling everybody.
Yeah, let's get into it.
But yeah, I also have some very nice FGO music from the original game to set the ambiance. It's very nice.
Yeah, we got Lifu to cosplay as Atalanta for this photo.
She does look like Lifu, don't she?
Yeah, she really does.
Oh my god. I hope Leaf is actually seeing this.
I only put together like literally about 10 minutes ago. I was like, oh my god, that's just Lifu.
Yeah, but she has a lion's tail though, or at least a cat tail. Which is actually appropriate for her legend around the end.
Yes!
Yo, she was like an absolute beast in every sense of the word in Apocrypha. Like, holy shit.
Oh my god, I loved her in Apocrypha.
Same.
I thought it was a little weird the romantic tension between her and Achilles, considering
Yeah, she sparked.
Atalanta. Yeah, she literally could have been his grandmother.
Yeah, and not only that, she manhandled his dad. Quite literally.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys will know what I'm talking about, but anyways, we should probably get into it actually.
Yeah. Let go.
Let's go. All right, so a little background on our fleet of foot huntress. She is part of a region in Greece called Arcadia, and her name is actually derived from the Greek word Atalantos, which means equal in weight. The great thing about that is that equal in weight seems to indicate that she is on equal level with the male-dominated Greek heroes in the mythos. So the fact that she is on equal footing with those with like Heracles or even Achilles is amazing. Because back then, like, there was a lot of prejudice between like males and females, especially in ancient Greece. And she definitely faced a lot of that in her lifetime, but she didn't care. She was doing her own thing. And of course, she was also considered a favorite of Artemis. And Artemis, being the goddess of the moon and the hunt, she was the one who inspired archery and also had her own cult of badass female virgins.
She also was like one of the few goddesses in Greek mythology that were prized for virginity, like Athena.
Mm-hmm. It gets a little bit sad when you learn more about Atalanta going forward, because she is believed to be a mortal parallel to the goddess herself. So it's kind of like Artemis reborn into this world as like her stand-in. And of course, like you mentioned, denotes a lot of themes of virginity, hunting, and female empowerment. Let's see. Anyway, so her birth and infancy, it gets a little weird because it's almost like Tarzan for a moment. So she was born in Arcadia, a region in Greece in the southern part of the Peloponnese Peninsula, and it can vary who her birth parents were, because sometimes she would be the daughter of Iasus or Clemon, or Shoenus or Menelaus. I'm sorry, these names get a little hard to say, but a lot of sources say Shonius of Boeotia. Showing us. So anyways, whoever her father is, he really wanted a son. And so when his wife couldn't deliver him exactly that, he decided the only other way to handle this is to have her exposed at birth in the forest. Now here's the thing. In the sources that I read, exposed at birth gets used a lot, and it's used to denote that babies can be exposed to the wilderness in any place around the globe, and they would either be left there to die, to be taken by nature's cruel embrace, or left there with the hope that somebody might actually take them under their wing. Usually it's the former, because churches weren't like a thing back then. I mean, they could have just left her at a temple, by God.
I agree with that. It is a little bit of an archaic practice.
Yeah. And this is a practice sadly not uncommon in ancient Greece. I mean, like, the Spartans had their own version. Like, if there was any defect in the babies, just toss them off the cliff.
Yeah. We were actually talking about that right before stream too. Penelope was a good example.
Yeah.
As well as Actually, Oedipus was a very good example of that as well.
Wait, Oedipus?
Yeah, I forgot about that, but Oedipus, after the Oracle announced that he was going to uh, do all the stuff,
Yeah.
they ended up chaining him to a rock and leaving him in the wilds until he was rescued. So this has happened on at least 3 different levels in Greek mythology.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And regarding Penelope, did you want to let them know what you told me as well?
Oh my gosh. So Penelope's dad was a womanizer, and he ended up sleeping with a nymph, and that nymph was like, hey, I don't want this baby. We both knew what we were getting into, and this is yours now. And he said, okay, don't worry. I have the perfect idea for how we're going to deal with this. Yank! And tried to toss her off a cliff because she was a Spartan princess, and he was trying to deal with that, you know.
Yeah, the old Spartan way.
Yeah, the time-honored traditional way. And Geese actually ended up saving Penelope multiple times and bringing her back up the cliff. And he was like, okay, well, I guess I'm bringing this baby home. This is gonna be an awkward moment with the wife.
Hey, wife. So, look what I found.
It's definitely not mine. It's not mine. Trust me, it's not mine. But yeah, we gotta keep this thing. And so, in response, his wife said, "All right, fucker. Well, we're gonna name her Penelope, which is a derived from Penelopes, which means geese or
A duck, actually.
Yeah, duck. My bad.
No, it's okay. But it also means weaver, which also plays into the legend part about her weaving a funeral shroud for her father. But every night she would always unthread the work that she does in order to save time. I'll be here.
This is not related, but that guy, Leonidas, or not Leonidas, her father-in-law, I forget his name. He was
Menelaus?
terrible on the book.
Wait.
No, Menelaus was the Spartan king.
Yeah, you're right.
Married. It's like Laertes. There we go.
Laertes, okay.
Yeah, terrible seasickness on that man.
Mm.
One of the few memories I have.
Hi, Shadow. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Caca, indeed. Anyways, so she was nursed by a she-bear. She would have been killed like 100 times over, but it is actually said that Artemis actually brought this she-bear to nurse her.
Yeah.
And so, a la Tarzan, she starts living amongst the bears, learning how to hunt, and, well, just be nimble on her feet just like an animal. And then, sometime later, she gets found by a group of male hunters who take her in and teach her the more civilized way of hunting.
Yeah.
And
also, she-bears are a symbol of Artemis.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, it's okay. Again, you can interrupt me at any time. This is all welcome discussion stream.
Yeah.
All right, so because of this, being both trained in the more primitive and the civilized way of hunting, she knows how to effectively hunt, run faster, and wrestle at an early age better than any man.
Girl power.
Exactly, girl power. But despite this, she did not care for guys at all, or even the concept of marriage, because according to Ovid, an oracle prophesies that marriage would be her doom, which is what a lot of people say.
Honestly, it happens a lot too.
Yeah. I think, to quote Krillin from Dragon Ball, I think he said, roughly translated, your life is over.
That's so wrong. I think it's funny because I think I had the same kind of prophecy, and then, well, yeah, I got what I got.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it happens, you know.
I don't know. I mean, like with me and Kimi, it just, I guess it just clicked. It was some more like a Greek romance.
One day.
What?
One day.
What day?
Send me someone. Please.
You'll get him. You'll get him. Whoever it is, I'm pretty sure that you'll get someone and you'll love him for who they are, and they'll do the same for you.
Yeah.
I'll try. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like bring up any like bad feelings. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I'm picking more than anything.
We love you, Orphe.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that anybody who meets you, they will be stunned by you. You are an absolute unit.
No. I do. I have these little guns. These
Exactly.
teeny tiny guns of mine.
And I've seen the artwork. Like, holy crap! You sir, are a work of art.
I'd like to thank my mom for the jeans.
Thank you, Calliope.
Thank you, Calliope.
Not the other Calliope, Calliope the Muse. Unless we're talking about
the,
more Calliope.
Not the instrument. We're not talking about the instrument, the Calliope. We're talking about Mab.
Yes. Anyway, so in order to avert this prophecy, wait, can I get a guitar riff?
Oh, I don't think I have a guitar riff in my numerous soundboards. No,
It's okay. I just I remember watching Overly Sarcastic Productions, and every time. But
this is the best I got. This is the best I got.
We'll work with it. We'll work with it. Sometimes prophecy is a joke, so that works.
You're right.
So, anyways, in order to avert this prophecy, she swore fealty to, and thank you for the effort.
I try.
It's okay. So she made a pledge of chastity to the goddess Artemis. This will be important later. And so, using her as an example, she honed her own skill with the bow and arrow, and she even decided to create a home in the forest, teeming with wildlife. She essentially became a hermit, but with a very beautiful grove of her own. And what I managed to gather was from Alium, and it reads, "At the bottom of the valley was a large and very deep cave. Ivy encircled it. The ivy gently twined itself around trees and climbed up them. In the soft, deep grass, there was crocuses grew, accompanied by hyacinths and flowers of many other colors." Her place was completely decked out and decorated. Like, holy crap. A feast I'm sorry?
Oh, no, I was just going to make a joke. It can wait.
That's okay, it's okay.
I was just going to say, like, if I've learned anything, women are much better home decorators than men.
They are! They are! I know that Kimi had so many ideas when we got our own place. So she started like mapping out everything, like a Home Alone trap plan.
I had a girlfriend, not like I had a gal pal, not like a partner, but like a friend. They came over, they were like, "Your walls are so bare," and I'm like, "What? What does that matter?"
I mean, it could always use a lady's touch. I mean, like, it's got to be appealing to the eye sometimes, because colors do affect your mentality sometimes.
You right.
Oh, So one of my experiences in the Turkish prison, if you would to believe it,
Huh?
may or may not have happened. May or may not have happened. So apparently, there is a pink room in prisons.
I see. That's
So
interesting.
okay, so here's the reason. Here's the purpose of the pink room. So you know how like prisoners get into riots, they have a little bit of a little spat, altercation, hands flying and such. So just like how red would denote feelings of anger and frustration, kind of like how bulls get offended by the color red on matadors sheets of paper, you know, or cloths, whatever those are. They send them to basically a white room that has been painted pink. And pink is a color, when you see it, it calms your heart rate.
Is it like, okay, so is it like all of the walls, or is it like walls,
Everything.
floor, ceiling, or even the, oh
Everything.
my god.
It's basically a white room, but it's all pink. Padded
Okay.
cell.
All right. Oh my.
So yeah. If anybody wants to get rowdy, then they just bring them over to the pink room. They just feel a little more, well, cooperative now. But yeah. A little bit of trivia.
I feel like everywhere needs a pink room.
Yes. Oh, I know what needs a pink room. A Waffle House.
Oh my god, yeah. Waffle House does need a pink room.
Just like one of those fail safes that, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure that Waffle House they like to invite the idea that they're the place that has all these fights, because I guess it just keeps the people coming. But
Yeah.
if it gets a little too much, you know, with the property damage and such, they gotta install a pink room probably.
Denny's. Waffle House and Denny's. They both
Exactly.
need it.
The only time I've been to a Denny's was in Japan.
I just know that that's the other joke where it's like, I'm gonna fight you in a Denny's parking lot, and I'm like, okay.
Oh, now I remember, yeah. You know, a Denny's in Japan, it's not unlike having a Japanese breakfast.
Oh.
Because so when our Airbnb host recommended us a Denny's, I'm like, you think we can go, do you know any place other like traditional places maybe for breakfast? And he says, trust me, you'll see.
This is traditional.
And so I go over there with Kimi, and holy shit, the entire menu was all traditional breakfast stuff. And I'm like, oh my god, he was right. And so I'm texting my dad. I'm like, hi, we just woke up. We're getting breakfast at a Denny's. And he's like, are you freaking kidding me, son? You're in freaking Japan. Don't you want to go someplace traditional? I send him photos. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure I did, actually. And this is what I got.
Name me a Denny's that has rice and natto.
That sounds incredible. I wish to go to Japan just for a Denny's.
You know, we can always go to Japan sometime. All of us, the Mytharian boys in Japan.
Yes!
Yo, I still remember the street where I was at. I actually know it like the back of my hand, even though it's been a week when I was there.
See, I thought you were just gonna end it at, I remember the streets, and I was like, my boy, I'm still running these streets.
No, but I know these streets like the back of my hands. Like the Airbnb it was in a very nice place. Like very homey, very it made you feel like you were a part of it. The entire homey experience in Japan. you just walk out in the morning and the air just feels different. The air just
That
feels
sounds
like
awesome.
like very foreign, but it feels like home, a second home even. And
Aw.
I'm just walking around. The streets are quiet despite cars going around, and people just minding their own business, just taking in the air. And I'm just doing the same. And the sakura tree, it was just beautiful. They had a little park where they had just like sakura trees on both sides, and the wind was just carrying the petals all around.
Aw. You got like the full anime experience.
Exactly. And this was in Taito City near Asakusa. And Asakusa is one of the oldest cities in Japan, and a really good starting place if you wanted to go to like the Tokyo area.
Huh.
And the Tokyo area is huge. Like, it has so many subdivisions, so many subsections, like you wouldn't believe. There's like Shinjuku, you have Chiyoda, you've got Shibuya, you got Akihabara. Every district has something new, something everybody needs.
I think it's funny that I was like, in my head, I was immediately like, oh, I know Shibuya from Persona 5 and Akihabara. And I was
Yeah.
like, where did I hear of Shinjuku? And then I was like, the Shinjuku incident. And I was like, oh no!
Oh no! Glad I wasn't there on Halloween.
I was about to say, I was like, oh no, Sukuna.
Fucking Mahito. Oh yeah. The subway in Shinjuku is hell. It's basically
I
hell.
believe it.
Because me and Kimi, we were going over to Shinjuku in the nighttime, and it's bustling in the nighttime because everybody's going off work. They want to go hit the nightlife and all that. And so the train was completely filled. So me and Kimi were just like pressed against each other in the midst of all these people crammed into the train. And then as soon as the train stops, the doors open and everybody just floods out. And we are just caught in the sea of people. And I'm like, Kimi, where are you? And she's got her hand up like, I'm right here, save me.
Oh no.
Yeah. If you have a chance to just drive to Shinjuku, just do that.
Do that instead. Don't get crushed.
Don't get crushed. But it's all worth it because, like I said, it's bustling in Shinjuku. There's a lot of nighttime activities, shopping, and even a lot of people just right outside buildings just handing out flyers for like maid cafes and such.
Oh.
So that was really interesting. There was a lot of people just handing out flyers saying like, come to our maid cafe or come see our lovely hosts for the ladies.
Yo, that's baller.
Yeah. But just so you know, like every other country, Japan does have its own share of scammers, especially towards tourists. So it's very important that you don't let them take advantage of you like they did me.
Oh, wait. What? Do you mind if I ask what happened?
There was like somebody who spoke for like the shrine's rehabilitation or something and wanted to like get our name down for a certain amount, and she
Gotcha.
managed to take more out of me.
That's messed up.
And for our troubles, they gave us like prayer beads or something. These were the very cheap prayer beads, not like. I felt so angry about getting so scammed that, like, I was fuming when we were going out to eat at the nearest Kura Sushi. I'm just like. Kimi was on the other side of me, and all she saw was a grumpy Cass chowing on sushi.
I had that experience in New Orleans because I had the same kind of thing. It was like a monk, and he was like, "Oh, getting money for back home, and I was like, you're full of it.
Yeah, we knew better then, and I mean, we knew better afterwards, because somebody else was trying to scam us, and we're like, yeah, no, we got someplace to be. Sorry. And I've heard some stories about people actually attending cult ceremonies without even knowing about it. Japan has cults.
Oh.
So
Oh.
I remember watching Merryweather's animations, and one story that he had where like this one old lady actually caught him in the middle of going back home from work, and she's like, "Would you like to come pray with me, young man?" And he's like, "Well, I gotta go catch a train, so I don't know." And she's like, "Oh no, it's okay. The church is right over there. Just right around the corner. Come join us and receive a blessing."
Oh no.
And so like he goes in, and like he is told to take his clothes off and gets baptized in a river and then cleaned off. And apparently they do this for deceased family members as well. So he had to go in like a second time in the freezing water because he mentioned that, oh well, one of my family members died recently, and they're like, oh, we can save his soul too.
Oh
And he didn't want to look bad and, you know, say, oh no, I'm pulling out, because he didn't want to be rude. So he took another dip in the cold water again, and they're like, any other deceased family members? And he's like, no, that's just the one.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, as a firm reminder, it's never too late to pull out.
Exactly. Never stick your neck out into crazy territory.
What are you burst on? Wow. Okay, well, to be fair, I did immediately go to a joke. But no!
No, this is not the case, Michi! Get your head out of the gutter!
It is now the case, but beforehand, that was not the case.
Exactly! I mean, you probably weren't here for the whole story. We'll tell it to you sometime. Don't worry about it. And hi, Smokey. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Anyways, I think we yapped way too much about that.
Yeah, I think we lost the script a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Nah, it was. Hey, I started it.
No, it's okay. Anyways, so yeah, lots of vines, lots of leaves, and grapes. Like, she had her own little ecosystem. And Spot was full of charm, just like any other residence owned by a woman, and suggested the dwelling of a dignified and chaste maiden. So basically, if Yoda had a little more decorative class and, you know, was a huntress.
You right.
But yeah, anyways. So she started making a name for herself as the Fleet of Foot Huntress. She was renowned for her hunting skills and speed on foot. And like I said before, she preferred a lot of solitude and just freedom of nature. She just wanted to go where the wind flied or whatever she was feeling that day. And so she became something of an urban legend in society. So, to quote what Ilum said in regards to what people felt around her, to meet her was remarkable, especially since it happened rarely, like a cryptid. And nobody would have easily spotted her, but unexpectedly and unforeseen, she would appear chasing a wild beast or fighting against one, darting like a star, and she flashed like lightning. She then raced away, hiding in the wood or thickets or other mountain vegetation. So it's like she turned on ludicrous speed for just a moment and she was gone. And we're just left thinking, what the hell was that? I think it was a woman.
All I'm picturing is like the Sonic Unleashed trailer where it was like, don't blink, and then it's just, woo!
Yeah! Oh my god! Oh my god. Yo, she should have like a... Oh my god. I'm sorry, I just got a notification and Michi just quoted you.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it. I'm immediately like, dagnabbit.
Michi! It's like Roadrunner, she stops for 2 seconds. It's true. Anyways, so she, in accordance with her solitude, she just liked doing her own thing, especially when it comes to male activities. And, well, discrimination be damned. She could do it better than any man. And whenever... I'm sorry?
I said absolutely.
Yeah. And even when she was socializing among people, she had that fierce gaze and commanding presence that instilled both fear and love in those who meet her. They're just like, oh my god, I don't know if I should be afraid or I want to tap that.
As a Doki Bird fan, tomboys are the best.
Yo, tomboys are peak. If I have to choose a favorite tomboy, it's got to be Mordred.
Yeah, Mordred is great.
Yo, she is like the best saber in that show. I love her relationship with her master Shishigo.
Yeah, it's like annoyed grandpa and hyper energetic granddaughter.
Exactly. And nothing's gonna ever top the servant master pairing of Ryder and Waver from Fate Zero, but Mordred and Shishigo come in very close. They are possibly my second favorite master servant duo, but Mordred will always be my favorite saber servant.
I still need to watch more before I can weigh in on that.
Wait, have you finished all of Apocrypha, or
Yeah, I finished all of Apocrypha, and I have to admit that I like Sieg. I do like Sieg a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But Mordred has so much sass that I love her.
Right? I love her voice actress too, Miyuki Sawashiro. She has a very big range when it comes to voicing characters. She can appear sweet one day, but then in another she can have like the most tomboyish way of speaking that just hits me in all the right places.
Hell yeah.
And but yeah, I definitely recommend Fate Zero. Just I should warn you, if you've watched JJK, JJK's author actually took inspiration from Fate Zero in terms of tragedy. So if you're already numb from what happened in JJK, then I think you'll be fine with Fate Zero.
I should be okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It just watch out for Castor.
Feels about right.
Yeah, Castor is like
sneaky mages.
Yeah, those sneaky fucking mages. Now here's the thing, caster servants, they have their own like moments of like jackassery, but mages in the Fate lore universe, they are on a whole nother level of just, you just want to strangle them on the spot. And for good reason. But I think I might have actually vented about that during our Night Rain campaign.
I think you did.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but it does sound very familiar.
I remember your friend was on the chat and she's like, I heard Fate! I'm supposed to be asleep!
Yeah, that was Kara. I adore her. She's great.
Yeah, I was actually happy to find a Faith fan in the chat because I can go like 100% all out about the lore if I wanted to. But here's the thing. To anybody who doesn't know much about Fate, it would just be a very big lore dump. Like
Yay.
way too much. You would say that you would be telling them the short version, but you're just yapping for hours.
This is the short version.
Exactly. It's too big. I mean, they have a new anime out, Fate's Strange Fake, and oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. It takes place like right after the main continuity Grail War.
Oh.
So you get to see Gilgamesh again, you get to see a whole bunch of other servants. Wait, I don't remember someone whose mom is literally a woman and a man somehow. What? Wait, from Fate?
Do look like a lady, buena, buena.
You know what? That would be the case in like Greek mythology if we were talking about Tiresias.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because it is actually confirmed that Tiresias actually got wild.
Yeah, he has like kids.
Yeah, as both a man and a woman. But you know what they did to him was absolutely dirty. When he turned back, and then Zeus and Hera are having a little spat like, who feels it better, a man or a woman? Oh, I don't know, let's just ask a mortal.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're staring at two of the universal powers, and you're like, I'm pissing someone off. I don't know who to pick here.
and he just like, he folds and he says, okay, I will admit it. Being a female is awesome when it comes to sex. And so Hera just like, oh, you didn't just do that, and just blinds him on the spot.
Yeah, but that is how he got the power of prophecy.
Yeah, Zeus felt bad, and he's like, okay, you know what? Yeah, my wife's a bitch, but here, have the gift of prophecy or whatever. Consultation prize.
That feels like the most in-character thing for Zeus to say that is still so inaccurate.
Yo, but for real, like, the gods and goddesses are just absolute babies.
They absolutely can be.
They can be just, like, vindictive as any other human for, like, the stupidest, pettiest reason. And it gets, like, a little bit worrisome when they think, oh, let's ask a mortal, and expecting that the answer will be in their favor.
Yeah, that's like the myth of Bellerophon, where Zeus struck him blind because of his hubris, and then like there's another myth later on where Artemis and Apollo are rocking out in their temple, and they're like, yeah, we're the best gods ever, and I'm like, this is the pot calling the kettle black. Like, you guys literally have the most hubris.
My god. I mean, we know where they get it from! All these Greek heroes and their hubris.
Yeah.
And it comes from one motherfucker. Multiple mothers, in fact. And hi, Pats, how's it going? Welcome in.
Hello, Pats.
We are talking myths within myths.
We really are. We've come to like 4 different myths.
I mean, we're focused on like Atalanta, but we just derailed into different myths and just like little tidbits. But again, this is an open discussion sort of stream, so it's totally fine. I'm having a good time regardless. And yeah, like Medusa, poor Medusa. There wasn't even a fight.
Aww.
Clash of the Titans got it wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that movie, but yeah, it got very, very wrong.
Yeah. Oh, which Clash of the Titans, by the way?
The one, the newer one, where it was like the dude Jake Sully from Avatar was in it.
Oh, Sam Worthington.
Yes,
I like him. He looks like a, yeah, I really like him. He looks like what's his name? Jason Statham a little. Like a younger Jason Statham. A less chiseled Jason Statham, if you will.
Well, less chiseled in the face, but everywhere else he looks a lot better.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And I really do like the newer one, but my heart always goes to the original too.
I couldn't get into the original one, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, the practical effects were decent, but like it looked. There were points in it where I was like, "This looks a little too."
Yeah,
too
it didn't
wonky.
age well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that. Some of the stop motion was a little bit all over the place too.
That also might be it, because I don't like stop motion films. Like, it's very rare I find a stop motion film I enjoy.
I kind of think of it as more or less like they tried their best. So it is something to be admired at least, but we've come a long way since.
I agree.
Oh, Coraline.
Coraline's
yeah.
a good example of a good
Yeah,
one.
Coraline's a very good example. I love that movie so much. Oh yeah. You know, I'm gonna take a stretch break. Do you want to do the same?
Oh, yeah. I need to go get more water too, so this works out well for me.
Not a problem. Yeah, if you ever need to like step out for just a moment, just to stretch or like get water, you can do that. Same with everybody else on stream and chat too.
Hydrate yourself. Hydrate those cells, homeboy.
Hydration is important. Oh my god. It's been a while since I watched JonTron, and that line just hits me. Just the way how he says it. You ever see one of his videos where he's talking about dark dungeons? Oh, he probably stepped out. I'm just talking to air. I'm an idiot. Ow. Anybody got some water? Got some Game of Subs too? Revitalize yourself. Love yourself. Give your body what it wants, especially when you're in the mood. One of these days it's not gonna get back up again. I'm sorry. Ignore me. Don't worry about me, just... Oh, God. I don't know why I'm so giggly right now. It's been such a long time since I did this, and we're just like trailing off, just talking about different shit that doesn't attribute to the legend, but... Hope you guys are having fun at least. I missed you guys. It's been a while since I had a decent sleep schedule. I mean, not decent sleep schedule, decent stream schedule. In fact, I'm getting a stream schedule soon, so you guys will be up to date about where I'm at and what I'm doing. So, look forward to that. So you don't have to like keep your ear to the ground and pray that I have a stream all set up and such. Ugh. Anybody's place is cold? It's -1 out here, and my nose is stuffy as fuck. It is. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry. I'm gonna be a little sick over here, but. Hi, welcome back. Doing all right?
I bet.
All right, welcome back.
There you go.
I was just talking about like how cold it is over here. I'm getting the sniffles already.
Oh no!
I just got sick. I don't want to be sick again.
I was about to say, you just got over being sick like a week ago.
Yeah, exactly. You know what's funny? I think Kimi actually told you about this. So I got the cold from her, and it was after our Jeopardy stream. And I'm just like, I'm so giddy. I'm so happy that she's there. I might be a little inebriated. And I'm just hugging her, and she's like, "Honey, wait, stop! I'm sick." I'm like, "Yeah, well, I'm drunk."
Hell yeah!
And
That's
then
a man right there.
yeah, I got sick anyway, but and then afterwards we had to do some social distancing, making sure that we don't like either swap each other's spit or drink anything from like any containers that might have been contaminated with the cold juice welling up inside us.
The cold juice.
The cold juices. The mucus juices.
I don't know. That's how I'm going to refer to anything that happens when I'm sick now. I'm going to be like, ugh. The cold juices are running strong right now.
I love that. Also, do you, it just happened, but, do you ever have those times where, like, it's, like, whatever's left of your post-nasal drip is just stabbing the inside of your nose?
Wait, what?
Okay, bear with me on this. So like, I still have a little bit of post-nasal drip from my cold, so kind of like that leftover mucus that just like keeps flowing in and out, and sometimes it just solidifies within my nose, and then I just have like heaping chunks that are just stabbing the inside of my nose. It's weird. I'm weird.
That's a lot to take in. That's a lot of info to take in.
I'm sorry. I'm just... It's weird though. I'm just wondering if anybody else had that ever.
I get what you're talking about. I've had that same issue.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a... It's trying to take another stab at you past the cold.
Ah!
Oh, you sharp little bastard, come here! And just shove my finger in.
Oh!
Don't quote me on that! Don't quote me on that! Anyways.
You know it's happening. You know it's happening if Cass is still here. Or, Michi is still here.
Yeah. And Pat says, I was just thinking about a show about Greek mythology I watched when I was younger. Which one?
Gotta give the deeds.
Tell us your secrets, Pats.
I watched a show about ancient Egypt when I was younger.
Which one?
Ancient aliens.
Oh my god. And I just did a comic dub about ancient Egypt and aliens.
Yeah.
Oh lord. Anyways, so getting back on track, we have the other feats that Atalanta had done in her life before the more the more famous ones we'll be talking about. So one of those feats was killing centaurs. Now, the thing about centaurs is they were born from degeneracy and live by it too. And these two degenerate centaurs just burst into her home. They just wanted to just like get down and dirty with a beautiful maiden. And what does she do? She pulls out her arrow and just kills the two.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Exactly. They knew to stay away from after that. Well, they're dead, so they're yeah. They're staying far away.
Other centaurs got the hint.
But yeah, do you remember how centaurs were actually made? Like before Chiron?
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really know that many centaurs, and my mind's drawing a blank.
Okay, so like Chiron, the teacher of heroes, he is most notably the offspring of Kronos. However, other centaurs were actually born from an act of degeneracy against the cloud.
Against the cloud?
Okay, so one of the Greek kings from Zeus's line was a king called King Ixion. So this man, he did not care for sacred hospitality. In fact, he was a guest on Olympus, and he would just be the biggest dick of a guest ever, even trying to put the hots on Hera of all people. So Zeus, thinking that something's up, he decides to make a cloud clone of Hera and see what happens. And Ixion just went down and dirty on that cloud, thinking that it was Hera. So Zeus caught him in the act and sent him on a one-way trip to Tartarus. No trial, just strapped to a flaming wheel for all eternity. And that cloud, it got pregnant. And the result, centaurs.
Of course, it's Greek mythology that gives the most unhinged kinks known to man.
It's amazing. And so like every centaur.
Dad, I really like your wife.
No! That's wrong.
That's quite literally what happened.
But that's not her mom, though. That's her mom-in-law. But either way, no. I love her mom versus I love her mom.
I wonder, hold up, do I still have the sound effect? Hold up.
Oh, please. Oh, no.
What are you doing, step bro?
Ah! Oh my god. You know, one of the reasons why I love that one Russian girl anime is that the sister spouts memes like that. Like it's fucking Pez.
Are you serious? Oh,
yeah.
No.
She's like stuck in the underneath the bed after doing a prank, and she's like, looks like I'm kind of stuck down here. Don't make me say the step bro meme.
No. No!
She is so meta. I love it. And it's called The Storyteller, Greek Myths. Interesting. Hold on, let me actually look that up. The Storyteller, Greek Myths.
We live in a society.
Oh my god! Jim Henson?
That actually does sound really familiar. I think I may have watched it as well.
It looks
Fact check it.
It looks very TV show-esque from the way how it's portrayed. It's
Yep, I've watched that.
That looks amazing. I kind of want to look into it sometime. And yeah, they have puppets. Oh my god. They have fucking Muppets.
As it need to be.
A lot of these look like they can be from like a fucking Never-Ending Story.
See, now I just want Kermit just being like, "Oh, hi ho, Zeus, what's going on?"
Also, sorry, I got my Joker get up for a moment there.
That's why I'm saying we live in a society.
Very true, very true. But I'm saving that for the next Batman game.
You get what you fucking deserve, Mary.
I love that movie, hated the sequel.
Oh, I didn't even... Like,
Yeah.
the second I heard it was a musical, I was like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. Not that I don't like musicals. There's quite a few I do really enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
But that one, I immediately was like, no, nah, this isn't gonna work.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Anyways. Before that taints my memory again. So anyways. Aside from killing centaurs, she may or may not have been part of the Argo, because later sources say that, oh, it's bad luck to bring a woman on board. But beforehand, it states that she joined Jason on the Argo in search of the Golden Fleece, and as added protection, she invoked Artemis's protection so no man on board would actually woo her, at the cost of, like, basically saying, okay, listen, guys, I know I'm a woman, but if you lay your fucking hands on me, you know who my patron is, and she will smite you. I'm covered. I got that divine insurance, life insurance. Yep. But yeah.
I wish I could weigh in on this and give the historical account. However, by amnesia, I don't remember a lot of the...
Oh yeah, you were part of the Argo!
Yeah.
Oh my god! I'm sorry, I wish I could probe you for information, but I'm trying to respect your privacy too.
Well, I don't... My memories are gone. There's bits and pieces I do remember, but, like, as I remember meeting Atalanta, I don't remember her being there, but I remember hearing talk of her, so I don't know. She could have been, she could have not been, I can't remember.
That's true. Okay. Yeah, I won't pry too much into it, but I might, ask from time to time again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, little bit of information, Orpheus was also part of the Argo before going down into the underworld. So, we have a certified member on stream!
Yeah! Yeah!
Yo, the adventure was a success, but the aftermath was absolute... That was absolutely on Jason.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
I mean, you're going to revoke your pledge to Medea in front of fucking Hera, the patron goddess of marriage? Hell no, man.
I think it's funny because Medea is very much like Helen, where they both get flack for being terrible women, and I'm like, yo, you guys do not understand. Medea was a good woman. She had her problems, but she did her best.
I mean, she has problems, but I mean, like, there's always going to be pros and cons when you're in a relationship. You just gotta love those different sides of them. You gotta learn to love them.
I agree.
But fucking Jason, he wanted that prima nocta, I think.
Yeah.
Crushed under the rotting bow of a ship. That's... I don't know. That's deserved and embarrassing.
Yeah.
Anyways, oh yeah, they make him a joke in FGO.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, so like he is a 1-star saber. He's like basically the most common saber to get, the only common saber to get, and his jokes is just invoking the Argonauts to come in spiritual form to basically use him as a fucking punching bag to damage enemies. So you got Heracles lifting him up and using him as a fucking projectile. And Atalanta trying to aim for him, but aiming at the enemy instead. And Medea firing from afar. Fucking lasers.
I don't remember a lot of my past life, but I remember he was the biggest schmuck I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, he was
such a tool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they did him, it's gonna be weird to say. They definitely did him justice. Yes, exactly.
I would have loved to slap his ass. Well, like, slap him in the face. I would love to beat him up. I would love to beat him up.
Get in line.
Yeah.
And then, whether or not she was, on the Argo, what's really happened, this is like a pretty much a, what do you call it? A fixed point, a canon. She was there when Jason comes back to Iolcus with the fleece, and they go there to attend the funeral games of King Pelias, that same king that charged him with going over to the edge of the world to get the golden fleece in the first place to avoid his death, and yet ended up dying anyway. And so Atalanta took part in the wrestling games and managed to manhandle Peleus. Why is this important? That's Achilles' dad!
Yeah.
You know, I bet it's probably awkward to know that both Achilles and Atalanta both appeared in the same Fate, in the Fate series. And I could just imagine her just like saying to him in their free time, like when nobody's watching, hey, so I manhandled your dad. What? I love how they have that little sibling relationship, personally.
They really do.
And they even keep it up in like other Fate series, like Fate Grand Carnival, where they're at it again racing.
Wait, what? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so like
I feel like they would definitely race each other.
Yeah, because there was like this big event in like Fate Grand Carnival where they're just having kind of like an Olympic Games of sorts, sponsored by Nero, of course. And so next was the foot race, and Achilles is coming up next to Atalanta, and she's like, "You sure you want to do this? You remember my legend, right? Well, that's all the more reason to go about it."
Yeah. I love it because they're both known for being fleet of foot.
Exactly.
So it makes sense that they would both be like, all right, we need to... It's literally Sonic versus Shadow. It's literally just,
exactly,
all right,
exactly.
No, I'm the quickest.
I would have honestly loved to see them actually legitimately race. No need for golden apples.
Yeah, true. Very, very true.
What's funny is in that same episode, like, the joke is that none of them win because somebody actually gets to the finish line first in that first second. And it's a fucking giant.
Wait, what?
Okay,
Who is the giant?
King Protea. So she's like a giant Sakura. And it doesn't take her at least even a second to just go from point A to point B. And the race is over. They didn't even get a chance to kick off their feet.
That's fucked. That's not even fair.
That is not fair. And hey, Sammy, how's it going? Wait, who are we slapping in the face?
in.
Jesus, not the manhandle. Yeah. How you doing, Sammy? Welcome in. And there's also another show called The Storyteller that Greek Myths is basically the unofficial season 2 of, and is, in my opinion, the better show of the two. Which one? That's interesting. Let me turn the page.
Oh, I think it's the show is called The Storyteller.
Oh, just The Storyteller?
If I'm reading that correctly.
I mean, there is just a series just called The Storyteller. So maybe that could be it. Oh god, it's hot in here. 1 second.
Hello, chat. It's me, your little guy.
The little guy. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to take off an article of clothing over here.
Yeah! Take
It's coming off, people! It's coming off!
Take it all off!
1 second. Headphones back in. Yeah! I feel much lighter now.
Oh, now we're doing the boar hunt. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, the Caledonian boar hunt. This one is crazy because the whole thing started because somebody forgot about Artemis.
Yep.
There's so many gods. How can you keep up with all of them? So yeah.
That's the part that I think is so funny, is how spiteful the gods could be. When there's
Exactly.
like 13 of them.
Possibly even more.
Bare minimum. Yeah.
Bare minimum, yeah.
Definitely bare minimum. There's 12 on Mount Olympus. You have Dionysus, who's the god of the vine. But then you also have Pan. You have the god of the winds, the east winds, the west
Hydration
winds.
is important.
Oh,
Oh, hydrate, stretch, posture.
thank you, JoJo. Wait. Oh,
I
that's
will
snap.
abide by all but that final one. I have checked my posture. It's shrimp.
Shrimp. I a shrimp no more. Yo, I'm looking at the notifications and Michi is just going at it.
Michi is aiming directly at me.
God damn it, Michi. We love you, but come on. And you ain't wrong, though, exactly. Sometimes you just gotta pull out.
Exactly. Look, when in doubt, it's never too late to pull out. It's fine.
Exactly. Nobody's gonna give you any crap for it. Just stick to your gut, and if it feels like it's not gonna go well, just pull out. Listen to yourself. Listen to what your body is saying. Listen to what your gut is telling you. I mean,
And of course, we're talking about what was this in relation to? I don't even remember anymore.
it was the cult.
That's right, it was the cult. Never be afraid to pull out of a cult.
Always pull out of a cult because they may not ask for your money, but they will definitely ask for your soul.
Or they will ask you to drink Kool-Aid.
Oh no. Oh, by the way, it was actually Flavor Aid back then. It was a less competing brand, but I get what you mean.
We could. if you're if you're gonna be in a cult, make sure they at least get the name brand stuff.
I think they were.
If they're going for the cheapo variation, then you deserve more than the cheapo brand.
I mean, but look on the bright side. I mean, like, it's because of that Kool-Aid doesn't really have that much of a reputation attributed to, you know, mass genocide.
No, absolutely. I completely agree. But just so you know, chat, you're worth more. You're no bottom barrel bitch. You go for the heavy duty stuff or nothing at all.
You know, Flavor A drinker.
Yeah.
You drink that Gatorade. You drink it good. Chug it if you have to. Revitalize yourself.
I'm a big fan of Haterade myself.
Haterade. Oh my god.
I gulp it down.
It sounds like the Chinese bootleg version of Gatorade, and I love it. Haterade!
Oh no.
I'm just thinking of Stephen E now.
Emotional damage.
You have 5-hour energy. We have 5-day depression. What the hell? It's called the weekdays.
I will send you to Jesus.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I love it. Anyways, so Caledonian boar hunt, one of the accomplishments of all time for Atalanta, one of the defining moments in her life. So King Oeneus of Caledon one day was sacrificing the first fruits of the annual crop of the country to the gods, but forgot Artemis alone. And so, feeling very vindictive and so like a little child, instead of just asking, hey, maybe save some for me? I'm sorry if this is not too much. You could have asked nicely instead of sending a fucking boar that ravaged the city, its crops, animals, and citizens. It was gonna leave the fucking land barren.
Deserved.
Yeah. But even so, I mean, like, we forget shit from time to time, you know?
Nah, I've never forgotten anything ever.
You sure about that?
Yeah, of course. Lifu's never had fox ears.
Remember you said that. Anyway, so with this giant pig on the prowl, the king called and assembled the best hunters he could find to slay, and among them was, oh hey, Jason, we were just talking about you.
Yeah.
There was also Theseus. How's your friend doing in the underworld, my guy?
Getting exactly what he deserves.
Exactly. Meleager, you ain't gonna tap that. Give up, twin.
She's not gonna let you hit that, little bro.
Peleus.
She is gonna let you tap that, little bro.
Yeah. There's also Castor and Polydeuces, and of course, Atalanta. And now, some of the men refuse to actually hunt alongside Atalanta due to, you know, the fact that she's a woman.
Yeah.
And either through prejudice or superstition, they think, oh, I'm not going to be going on any hunt with some woman. She's going to just slow us down. But then Meleager just comes in. He's the king's son and leader of the hunt. He's just like, hey, cut it with that shit. She is a respected hunter. You should be bowing towards this goddess. But no, honestly, I mean, you might think it's sweet at first glance. You might think, oh, this guy isn't that bad. But you have a wife.
Yeah, he did actually have a wife before meeting Atalanta.
And he just falls in love with her. I'm like, my guy, seriously? You're just doing this whole nice guy routine now. And so, when they engaged the boar, Atalanta actually drew first blood on the boar in the back of the head, while Meleager finished it off. And so, Meleager, nice guy that he is, gives the head and pelt to Atalanta, giving her completely full credit. And so, some family discourse happened in which all his uncles thought, hey, that kill is supposed to be ours. You ain't getting it to some woman. You're the one who killed it, so it should be, ours. I mean, yours. I mean, the family's. It should be kept within the family. Yeah. And so, Meleager's like, no, step away from my fucking goddess or I will gut you. And so, some fighting happened. He killed all of them, all the uncles. And then word got out to his mother and the sister of those uncles, and she got so distraught that she started throwing shit around, including, and this is gonna sound weird, so Meleager has a Horcrux. Meleager's life is tied to that one little piece of wood. A little piece of wood. You wouldn't suspect that it would be tied to anything. But if that thing goes, so does Meleager. And it just so happens that it was in the splash zone of this woman's crash out. And so she chucked it into the fire, and next thing you know, Meleager, some miles away, just drops dead, leaving only Atalanta possibly disturbed with a boar head and pelt around her person.
Yeah, like there's actually hold up, I have it in my notes. The fates appeared to his mother, and while they were spinning, they sang, "To you, O newborn child, we grant a gift, to live until this wood turns into ash."
Oh shit.
So all she had to do to keep her, yeah, it's all she had to do, she even had like the full instruction manual. Do not let this log
ever catch fire.
Burn in the fire. Yeah.
Woman,
and
you had
she
one
ended
job.
up in a fit of blind rage, she is directly responsible for her son's death.
I'm pretty sure she finished herself off afterwards.
Yeah. There's conflicting things about it, but most accounts agree that she more than likely self-terminated afterwards.
Yeah.
She had subscribed from the Life podcast.
Right. Anyways, so another famous myth about her is the contest of marriage. So we all know that she's a virgin. Keep that in mind. And so, hearing about Atalanta's fame, her father, finally back from getting milk, just embraces her like, "Oh my gosh, you're just like the son I never had."
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad, for leaving me to die. But that's all in the past now, daughter. You are a very, you're a grown woman. You are respected. You are absolutely ferocious. You should get a boyfriend. Make me a grandfather.
Bring honor to the family at long last, woman.
Exactly. And so, like, this causes a little bit of a fork in the road because, well, she is a patron to Artemis, and that also means, yeah, I need to keep my virginity intact because this is important. I mean, I have an oath. And plus, guys, ew, icky, no. Last guy I could talk to, he just died right in front of me.
He just killed over for no reason.
I think I'm a diseased dad. So, despite that, I mean, like, suitors came over trying to ask for her hand. Her dad was doing marriage talks, and she's like, okay, I will do this. However, I have an ultimatum. So, she brings all the suitors up. She draws forth a pole, sticks it on one end of a road, and another one on the other side. So she says, okay, so you want to get hitched? Okay, then you got to beat me in the foot race. But here's what you get for second place. And she pulls out her spear.
Yeah.
So every dumbass suitor trying to win her hand always loses to her, and every time she gets an opportunity to just even pass them, she just pokes them with her spear. And by the end of the path, she's like, yep, you tried, but yeah, I'm sorry. Stabs him.
This is what I want to come back. I want bridal death games.
Oh my god.
You have to beat your wife in laser tag, and if you lose, then you have to, then you get murked by the bridesmaids.
This is gonna be very awkward to say, but I never once beat Kimi in laser tag.
You know what must happen now.
If
I don't make the rules.
listen, I would have been dead a long time ago, but she spared my life so many times. We get competitive sometimes, but in laser tag, I've never beaten her once. I was giving it my all too. I'm still waiting on that rematch.
You know what must be done. I can be your second if you want. I can be the one that ends the misery for you if you need.
I appreciate it.
I love that this started with me making a joke about that, and then it turned into a joke of seppuku, and I didn't even mean for it to go that way.
I don't know. I think she loves me too much to even consider spearing me.
Aww.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a little bit of friendly, loving competition. I will get her though. I will get her one day. There are some things that I am good at though. Like when it comes to like shooting games and such, but I mean ironically with laser tag, it's different because you have like targets all over your body.
Yeah.
And a lot of those pads can go a little bit wonky.
Yeah, I did like laser tag at like a big thing for one of my buddies.
Mm-hmm.
And we had been drinking, so I was already at a little bit of a disadvantage, but Jesus, like his little sister was like murking me.
Jeez.
Every time my stuff came back online. I was like, fuck!
I hate it when kids do that. They just wait and wait until like it lights up again and they're like, ha, I got you again.
The worst part was they just like huddled their body in on itself, so I was like, I can't shoot the things. This is cheating.
Kids will be kids.
Yeah.
You know, last laser tag game that I had with Kimi, there were no kids in the way. It was just me and her, and she still managed to beat me.
Oh.
Yeah, so there were no distractions. And no handicaps or anything. Just a chimera and her archaeologist slash puppy. Her good boy. Going at it. You know, that little bit of dopamine that just enters your brain when you get called good boy, just it's a little embarrassing, but
I wouldn't know. I would have that problem.
well, I say you're a good boy too.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You're a good boy.
Aw, thank you. Even if ladies don't tell it to us, we can always say it to each other.
It's the best. It's the best I'll ever have, man.
You could be my wingman anytime, Morphe.
Yeah.
Anyways, so all of these suitors, they die every time they try to challenge Atalanta, except for one prince. One particular suitor by the name of Hippomenes sought help from Aphrodite, the goddess of love, because he was head over heels with this woman. He really wanted to wed Atalanta. He was just struck by Cupid's arrow right there. So Aphrodite, always up for a little bit of character shipping, gives him 3 golden apples. And it can be up for debate whether these golden apples are just like tantalizing or something like something about it is enchanting to the eye and compels you to pick it up when it's in front of you, because golden apples, they are valuable. The Trojan War has taught me one thing, and it is that it's worthy getting killed over.
True.
And so during the race, Hippomenes would toss each apple before her every time she would sprint up and gain an advantage, and she would be compelled to pick up each apple every time, and it would slow her down. And by the 3rd apple, she picks it up, but notices that it's actually heavier than the others, which slowed her down even more. Thanks, Aphrodite. And it was due to this that Hippomenes wins the race, and also Atalanta's hand in marriage. And this is the funny part. I made a little note of this. Tossing an apple in ancient Greece is symbolic of a marriage proposal. So this guy was dedicated.
Yeah.
He got the best of the best apples, golden ones for that matter, and it took him proposing 3 times to get her to say yes.
It just goes to show sometimes dedication, as long as it's not dedication while acknowledging the other person's boundaries, is important.
Exactly. Kind of makes me remember a song. You ever heard of Waitress?
No.
So there's a musical, and it's about a waitress and her going through certain lives and tribulations, and some of her work friends also have a little love lives of their own. And there's this one lady who can't seem to get rid of this one guy who keeps wanting to share his affection with her. And there's even a song that he sings that drives in the point.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna love you so, show you what I already know. I love you means you're never, ever, ever getting rid of me.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That is kind of cute though. That
It
is
is.
honestly kind of cute.
It is. I think this guy definitely emits that kind of energy, and it's kind of cute. He's like a little puppy.
Yeah.
So yeah. Score 1 hot Amazonian huntress. I'm sorry, what?
Is Hippomenes one of the first golden retriever boys?
Possibly.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Hippomenes forgot about something. He was so ecstatic about having his new wife in his new life that he forgot to, well, give thanks to the one who actually made it possible. So Aphrodite feeling a little vindictive, slighted
But
even.
it's better.
Yeah. She decided to inflict them with a very uncontrollable lust. Like, they were really hitting the hanky-panky really hard, but they did not realize where they were doing it in. And for all it could have been a temple of Zeus or Rhea, or if you want a little bit of irony in the mix, you could probably say it was Artemis's temple. Either way, judgment was swift, and the two of them entered first as humans and came out as lions for the rest of their lives. Well, at least that is the assumption that they for the rest of their lives became lions, because there's more to this. And to the ancient Greeks, being turned into a couple of lions, especially if it's a man and a woman, is a poetic punishment, because it is believed that lions do not mate with each other, but instead mated with leopards. Which is a little bit confusing, because lions do mate together. Right?
Yeah, I think that the idea was that jaguars were female lions instead of there being female lions, which, I mean, just judging from that photo, those are two male lions.
Oh, I see. Well, that's just an artistic representation. That was the only one I could find.
Yeah. I think it's more that back then they didn't realize that the lions can breed with each other.
Yeah. I've heard that it's actually painful. It doesn't last even that long either. I'm not going to get into the specifics of that.
Like my last relationships, am I right, gamers?
Oh, no! Oh, no. Anyway, so, they did still do some hanky-panky, because Atalanta had a legacy. And according to Aeschylus and Euripides, one of the 7 against Thebes in the 3-parter about the legacy of Oedipus's cursed family was Parthenopaius of Arcadia. Now, Parthenopaius was actually Atalanta's son. But the big question is whether if it was through her union with Hippomenes, Meleager, or even Ares. Because if it was one of the two latter people, then that is going to be confusing. And also, like, a bit of a drama. I mean, escalating drama, you know? Because Hyginus actually states that Atalanta, like her father, go figure, exposed her son on top of Mount Parthenius to hide her loss of virginity, to hide the fact that she broke her oath to Artemis and bore a son, and pretty much exposed him to the elements, hoping that nobody would find out. Well, turns out he was also saved by a shepherd, and grew up with the son of Heracles and Auge, Telephus, who was also given the same treatment. And Parthenopaius, his name is a dead giveaway to who he really is, and he takes his identity with pride. He even worships Artemis as well. So it means the virgin woman's son, and was described as a warrior, half man, half boy, basically a very young man, youth in first bloom, thick upspringing hair. Like, this guy was like magazine cover worthy. He was a model, but he was also arrogant and ruthless. As according to, I believe this was Aeschylus talking about it, his advance was like a savage heart and a terrifying look, not at all like the maidens he's named for. This could mean that, like, he could have been any virgin woman's son, and any virgin woman would have been, like, very fair, very, how do I say it? Very beautiful and such. But no, his personality was more like what his mom was packing. Like, she also had a fierce gaze that instilled fear as well as love in all those who beheld her. And so, going further with this, in later records, especially in a Latin retelling of the 7 against Thebes by Roman poet Statius, it tells more about Atalante and her son. So, in Statius's take, Atalante wakes up in the middle of the night, receives visions of her son's death, And so she can't get the visions out of her mind. She's got some of her son's souvenirs in her grove, and she's like, oh God, I can't let this happen. So she goes to the Temple of Artemis, actually starts bathing in a sacred ritual to help her relieve of her sacrilege against her fealty. Because at this point, she will take anything, even Artemis, even coming clean to her, saying like, okay, I fucked up. I really did, but I'm not asking for much. I am at this point where I am desperate. I want you to bring my son home, or at least let him die an honorable death, so at least my heart could be at ease, knowing that he did his mother proud. And so, from what I've read, I couldn't fit it in here. Apollo and Artemis were actually moved by this. So Artemis actually considers going into the middle of the battle in the 7 against Thieves and helping him out. But despite her coming to the battlefield, Ares, instigated by Aphrodite, forced her to retreat. And this had major repercussions because next thing you know, Dryas, the son of Orion, and Parthenopaeus were in a little conflict in themselves. They were engaged in battle, and both of them died in battle. He was struck by Dryas' spear, and Dryas himself was killed by a rando. That's actually what it said.
He was killed by Rando.
He was killed by an unknown individual. Just, his back was open, they took the shot. He died not so honorably. And so...
Take the shot!
And so, as he lay dying, he gave his last instructions to one of his comrades. And I have the actual quote over here. These are his last words. He tells him to take this tress. A tress is actually a lock of hair. So he tells him, take this lock of hair of mine and bring it over to my mother, who might be mourning at this moment. And this will serve as my body for burial. Take that over to my mother, bury me with it. I mean, bury it as if it were me. And yeah, in regards to my weapons, make sure that they don't come into the hands of those inexperienced, because I was a stupid kid. I don't think I was built for this yet. I think it was not my time yet. He actually admits, like, I was too young. And so he says, oh, and my old weapons, you might as well just burn them or just give them to Diana, who is also the Roman counterpart of Artemis. And so after that, there's nothing more said about Atalanta. She probably grieved. She probably still grieved after she was a lion. But yeah, that's the thing about myths. It's never linear.
Yeah, and it's very rarely ever like a cut and dry story as well. There's oftentimes going to be points where like there's a lot of like potential ends and potential epilogues.
Yeah.
A good example of that is like Medea, who kind of just fades into obscurity after her play.
I do know that...
I think that's really cool.
I do know that there's also a sequel to the Odyssey right after Odysseus comes back to Ithaca. I think this was based on a later account that one of his sons, born from Circe, or Circe, depending on how you say it, actually came to Ithaca and slew Odysseus there.
That would not surprise me, to be honest.
Yeah. Because, I mean, he was on Circe's island for a good year, stocking up and making sure that his fleet was all healthy and everything. And I wouldn't be surprised if he had a little bit of a dry spell, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I do remember reading multiple times that he did, in fact, like... It's not the beautiful love story that Epic portrays fully. Like, while he does love his wife and wants to get home,
He's just a man.
he definitely, yeah, he's just
A
a man.
Exactly. And some guys have needs, especially when they've been away from home for like 10 whole years. And wait, 12, actually. 12 by the time he reached Kirke. And I don't think he's gotten that much action. I mean, like, guys get depressed if they've gone on that long without any action, I'm pretty sure. It's tied to psychology, too. I'm not saying... Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying that everybody should be, like, going out there and snatching all that you can. No! It's good that you would have loyalty towards your wife, but we gotta be better than that. We gotta communicate. We gotta, just talk about, you know, how we're feeling and such, and then just, if it happens, it happens. But I don't think they have that kind of luxury in Greece.
Not often.
No. And I'm pretty sure as a shell-shocked soldier, he would want some comfort at least.
Some long comfort.
Some long comfort, yeah. Oh, I know that's I think he might have actually had something of a family with Calypso too, because he wasn't able to leave the island, and I'm pretty sure that, yeah, being held against his will, he had no choice but to be the father he doesn't want to be in that situation.
I'm fairly certain, if I remember correctly, he had 2 sons with Calypso.
2 sons.
And I think, yeah. And I think their names were like Westward Wind and like something involving a ship. Like something like main mast or something. Definitely not that, but it was something very, very similar.
I see.
They were ship terms. Yeah. Yeah.
I gotcha. I think he probably just didn't give it much thought. He just pulled it out of his ass, and Calypso was like, "Oh, darling, that's beautiful."
He's like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Takes a drag from a cigarette. Yeah, I know.
Honey, I told you to quit. I'll quit whenever I want.
Yeah. I'll quit when I feel like I need to.
God, imagine the things that he had to tell Penelope what he went through. I'm just thinking like...
Oh.
Okay, but you gotta promise you won't be mad at me.
Yeah. Babe, I got some things to tell you. It's not gonna be easy things to hear.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like Penelope was like, you know how long I've had that dry spell? 20 years. I don't think she would be happy to hear that, but...
No, not all.
But would she understand? I don't know. That's the thing. I mean, it's always up to interpretation that everybody goes by. They just put their own spin on things. It's a romantic love story if you look at it a certain way, but they don't give you the exact story. It's always left to the reader and to those telling it that make it timeless.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
That's why I really love all of the different variations that have come out, like Epic the Musical.
Same here. It's still timeless, and I still listen to songs. I still wanna cover a couple of them actually too.
Yeah, that would be fun to do more.
One day. One day.
One day.
We just gotta like wait. I know that the Bijou Girls want to do a cover of God Games.
Yeah.
And I know Hoshi wants to be the Thunderbringer himself, the Thunder Rizzler.
Yeah! We need to get Hoshi to be the Thunderbringer.
Just get him in a toga. No, we need to bring out the pebble. We gotta have Leaf regurgitate it so that we can at least regulate some of his power. Leaf ate that pebble. I'm wondering what she's using it for now.
Oh no. I don't want to know, to be honest.
Is it the same thing like with Sukuna's finger? If you eat it, then you'll get possessed?
These are questions that I'm too terrified to find out. I'm gonna be so real.
These are questions that I live for.
No, we put those powers away for a reason.
I know, but do we at least want to understand what this power does? I mean, like, I'm not saying we should test drive it, but we gotta at least, like, keep an open mind.
No. No.
Or maybe we can ask Hoshi himself.
We could always just ask Leaf. Leaf might be experiencing some weird voices she can't pinpoint.
So, Leaf, how are you feeling today? Are you feeling a little bit cosmic? A little destructive, maybe? A little La Cricetta, maybe?
Yeah, La Critura.
La Critura.
Well, to be fair, Leaf themselves are a La Critura.
Yeah, that's true. So I guess it just makes her La Critura by a certain amount.
La Critura squared.
Oh god. Anyway, so that was like the myth of Atalante. Do you have any like closing remarks for this presentation before we go to the office?
No, I think you did a really great job. You did. You put everything in a very like well layered method. There was a lot of good stuff talked about. I enjoyed it.
I'm glad.
It was great.
I really appreciate you coming up on board for this. I enjoyed our little tangents.
Yeah, at a blast.
All right. Is there like a myth that I should do like next time, or maybe like consider? Because I want to do more of these, like as much as possible.
Have you ever done the myth of Izanagi?
Ooh, I have actually read a lot about it because I wanted to do a an original story starring me. I mean, like actually drafting a story, because there was a legend that I actually kind of took a little bit of creative liberty to, but I also had to like investigate Izanagi and Izanami a little.
I think that should be your next one. I think that would be a really fun one.
I would definitely love to do that. I do remember actually talking about Izanagi and Izanami and regarding their first son, Ebisu. Because...
Oh, I actually don't know who that is.
Oh, it was their first defect. Oh, okay, so like... Okay,
first
okay, hear me out. So, like, basically, this child, it was born without bones. It was like a very crippled baby. It just came out wrong. And so Izanagi and Izanami, they looked at this baby and were like, oops, just drops it from the heavens, and it manages to survive the fall, and Ebisu becomes one of the gods of fortune. One of 7, I
Oh.
think.
Oh wait, I do remember that now because Izanami did like their wedding ritual wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that now, actually.
And I think it's like sometime after Hinokage Tsuchi was born when Izanami died in childbirth, rather graphically. Because who wants a flaming baby coming out of
No.
there? It's like imagine a fucking alien coming out of your chest, but it's on fire.
I am a big fan of Alien, so I can imagine that having an alien bursting out of your chest would be pretty bad.
Oh my god. You know how like their reactions weren't scripted in the first Alien movie?
Yes, I
love it.
Tidbit.
And I know that John Hurt is probably the only actor to not only get a chest burster once, but also twice.
Wait, really?
Yeah. You ever watch Spaceballs?
I have. I'd never put that together.
So-
Oh my god.
So remember when they're at the diner and they're ordering the soup special and they see this one guy convulsing and next thing you know there's an alien coming out of his chest? He says, "Oh, not
Yep.
again." That was John Hurt.
That makes so much sense now. Oh my god. I've been trying to figure out. I thought that was just like a one-off joke. I didn't realize it was like the same dude.
It was the same dude. Mel Brooks brought him in
That's
for
so
that reason.
funny.
Oh, good lord.
No!
But yeah, little cinematic trivia. I love cinema. If there's one thing I love aside from mythology, it's also like cinema trivia. I love the behind the scenes stuff that goes into like making a movie. Because I remember taking a films class, an old films class. Let me actually bring our right over here to our office so I can explain more. Hi.
Yeah.
Alright, let's bring myself up. And then you. Do you want to be on the desk?
Me. Yeah. Yeah. Put
Yeah.
me on the desk, coach.
I'm ready to go in, coach. Just give me a chance.
Just give me a chance. That's all I ask.
You ever watch Ace Ventura?
Oh god, it's been forever.
It's like when they're at that insane asylum trying to figure out something about like the murderer, and he has to like act like he's crazy in a tutu.
I don't think I have seen it actually, because none of this sounds familiar.
It's a classic. But yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, for film studies, I watched a whole slew of old movies, and I had to watch how they did certain scenes, like different camera strategies, and how they shot different takes in order to make it feel a certain way,
Yeah.
to drive in the tension, so to speak. And I love some of the old black and white movies that they gave us. I didn't really like Citizen Kane that much, but I can understand the memes behind it now. But I
See,
do
I've
love.
never seen that.
You've never seen that? I don't think you're really
No.
missing much. It's by all respects a good movie. It's not a movie for me. Because it
That's
is
pretty fair.
it is about a businessman who like gets corrupted by his ever increasing power, and it talks about the loss of his childhood too, as a result of it. So as he dies at the beginning of the film, it actually recounts his life, but the very first shot is his last moments, and his last words being Rosebud. But we don't know what Rosebud is, and everybody's trying to figure that out. And by the end of the film, it's actually tied to his childhood. I won't say what it is, though.
Oh, I know what it is from a Family Guy's joke now.
Oh, really?
I do know what it is.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah, it's the. Yeah, as Peter Griffin put, it's the blank from his childhood. There, I saved you 2.5 boobless hours.
I wish I had those 2 hours back. But anyways, the best part about that is that I got to see Some Like It Hot. You ever heard of that?
Like it hot.
Yeah,
No,
so
I haven't heard that one.
Some Like It Hot is White Chicks before it was White Chicks. It's
Wait,
about,
really?
yeah, it's about a bunch of con men from Chicago, and they hit up a train, and they're running from these people that they swindled. And I think it might have been like the mafia or something. And so they get on this train, and this train is not housing, like they're transporting a bunch of all-female musicians for concerts all across the states. And so, in order to evade capture and the law, they decide to dress like women. So
it is just white.
It is just
chicks.
white chicks. And so like they get into a bunch of hijinks. So one of the duo starts having the hots for the lead singer, and the other one can't get this one guy off his back, despite the fact that he's like trying to cross-dress in order to evade suspicion. And at the end of the movie, it's like the biggest punchline. It's like that same guy, he saves the two of them from the mob, and so the guy, he's still in costume, in uniform, and he's trying to make excuses like, oh, I'm a very bad cook, and he's like, it's okay, I learned how to cook from my mom. I can never have children. We can always adopt. Oh, god damn it, I'm a man. And then the guy, he just looks for a moment, and he says this, well, no one's perfect.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Well, no, it's perfect. Yeah. That's so funny. Oh my god.
But yeah, that same guy, I mean, he's definitely Terry Crews's character.
Yeah, for real.
But his reaction was much different. It lacked the same punchline, which is...
Oh my god. You're black?
I forget how horribly racist that movie is. It would not do good today.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking like
I'm not gonna lie though, I will always laugh at the easy there white chocolate. Wouldn't want you to melt. Like I always laugh.
I just remembered it. Oh god. But god, every time Terry Crews is on scene and that one guy, it's just the amount of racist jokes in there. How did they get away with it?
Oh, it's insane. It's insane.
I'm just watching it with Kimi, like, after a long time. I haven't seen that movie in a while. I forgot much about it. But then I see it, I'm listening to the dialogue, I'm like, what? I don't remember this. It was that bad?
Why is this so bad? Yeah, why is this like this?
Oh god. It's still a classic, but I don't think it's a classic that I would I would I wouldn't share it with anybody. Like, I would be careful to who I show it to, in fact.
Yeah.
Or I could just let them, judge it for
smart
themselves.
move.
Yeah. Just like talk about it, and if they want to see it, that's on them. I'm not going to recommend it. It's more like something that people can choose to look into, but if they do, just hold on to your shirts.
That's on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on to what little sanity you might have, so. But yeah. Anyways.
That's how I feel about Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
I haven't seen that in a while. All I remember is Neil Patrick Harris on a fucking unicorn.
See, the thing... So there... I don't know if I want to make this joke, because I don't know if it's kosher for me to make the joke.
I mean...
Yeah, I'm gonna be careful with it, and then
Yeah.
we can see how we want to gauge it afterwards. But so Harold and Kumar go to like a gas station, and they're like these troublemakers who are like stirring up problems. Like they get on a kayak, and they act like they're going down river on the aisles, and they're knocking everything over. And it was either Harold or Kumar. It was one of them. They say something to him, and they're like, "What? You want to duke it out? You want to fucking go?" And then they're like, "You know what? This isn't worth it." So they turn to leave, and then one of them says in like an incredibly offensive voice, "Thank you, come again."
Oh no!
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if I want to make this joke actually, but.
He did it on Boo?
Yeah,
Oh,
he did
God.
on Boo.
Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that either.
Yeah, I was like...
Oh, I actually, I figured out how you can do a Indian accent, actually.
How so?
Replace the T with D.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
So, like, whenever you're speaking, just like every T in that sentence, it's just replaced with T. So, like, don't tell me what to do. And it just comes naturally.
Oh my gosh, have you ever seen the dude who goes into a gas station and he's like, "Habibi, I need my food," and the dude's like, "Nah, it ain't time. It ain't time for you to get food yet." Just like, have you seen that video?
I don't think so, no.
Oh my god, I'm gonna send that to you. Hold up, I gotta find it on TikTok or YouTube, one of the two.
Yes, please. But yeah, I remember like studying every single accent I could when I was voice acting. I got the gist for Irish, a little bit of Scottish, and Russian as well, but French and German are probably the hardest for me.
French and German. That I could see why.
Yeah, because
Oh,
go ahead.
go ahead. No, you first.
Okay, because when it comes to German, I don't want it to sound like, what's the good word for it? I don't want to say stereotypical because, a lot of people think that, like, when you speak in German, it sounds aggressive, but no, it's not.
No, I can agree with that. I also think it's tough because of, like, how, like, what's the term? I guess guttural the consonants can get.
Yeah. So like, ich liebe. You gotta go with your gut whenever you say it. And I remember somebody from high school, she was German, and she actually was kind enough to tell me certain German terms and a certain swear word. She taught me the German word for dumbass.
That's so funny. What was it?
Dummessel.
Dumas. That's so good.
Yeah. So, she taught us how to speak guttural in order to do that, to be in the right just to properly orally conduct it, I guess. And let's see, there was also French, but I have a hard time making it as authentic as possible because I kind of tend to think too hard into it. I mean, it may sound romantic, like saying "Toi prêt à manger," but I think there needs to be a little bit more grease into the diaphragm.
I just know omelette du fromage. That's the only.
Omelette du
that's all I
fromage.
got.
Yeah.
Omelette du fromage.
And the only other French that I know is like parlez-vous français and something from a song that's a little bit, well, voulez-vous coucher à ma gloire, c'est ça?
What does that mean?
Oh god.
What's that mean?
It's from a song. Everybody knows it. Voulez-vous coucher à ma gloire, c'est ça? It means, would you like to sleep with me?
Whoa!
Hi, Kiwi. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, I found it.
Oh, you found it?
I finally found it. I'm putting it in memes. I'm putting it in the memes chat.
Alright. Memes.
It's safe to share on stream if you want to share it. I don't know if you want to.
Wait, hold on. Let me see it first.
يا حبيبي لو سمحت ابعت لي سندوتش حبيبي.
Nope.
What do you mean no?
It's not the time. It's not time to eat yet. You know it's not.
Brother, what are you talking about, brother? I just want my sandwich.
Astaghfirullah.
Nope.
I'm stuck for that. What? I wanted you to order my
You're not
sandwich,
supposed to
man.
be eating right now, bro. What time you break your fast?
Brother, it's at 7. It's okay though.
Nah. It's 6:58. You got 2 more minutes.
Brother, make my sandwich on a hero, please.
Hey, you got 2 more minutes.
You getting paid to make my sandwich.
You got 2 more minutes. I'm gonna make your food. All right? You're not gonna mess me. You're not gonna mess me up with your. Nah, I'm not doing that.
Brother, can you make my sandwich? I say. Can you
Oh my
make
gosh,
sandwich?
I
I'm
love it
starving.
so
I'm
much.
starving.
It's
I ain't nothing to 50. I ain't nothing with it.
I didn't know if I could show this though.
it's so good.
It is so good.
It ain't time to eat yet.
You got 2
It is at
minutes.
7 o'clock. It's 6:58. You can wait 2 minutes.
Yo, 2 minutes is nothing. That guy could have waited. Oh, she's very
Oh my
cold.
god, it's so good. I'm sorry you're cold, Kiwi.
I'll come get you soon. Don't worry. 25 minutes, right?
Hydration is important.
Thank you, Cox.
Hydration.
Oh, did I ever tell you about the time when Cox actually nearly drowned me?
Wait, what? Huh?
So what happened was I did not have a what do you call it? A cooldown button for my redeems. And
Oh,
Cox came in, he spammed 10 hydrates. And
Why? Why would you do that?
so he basically just waterboarded me. I drank 2 whole bottles of water.
I'm surprised it was just 2 at that point, to be honest.
It was
Oh,
to
that's-
make me moist.
You got moistened up. You got moistened those lungs.
My God. So yeah,
No. You know what?
I-
That is fair. You know what?
I felt sick afterwards. I drank those 2 bottles of water and I felt sick. I felt I felt it inside my stomach. It was swooshing.
That's fair. That's understandable. That is a lot of water to like just immediately down. Just bonk.
And then he presented something. What did I present? Did I present something? I don't remember. And we love you too, Kimi. Stay safe on the road.
Love you, Kimmy.
It's okay. Say it out loud. I think so. You think so, or you know so? What did I present? I mean, I don't remember getting naked. At least I hope not.
This going from Myth Monday to
Degenerate Tuesday. I mean, it's coming in. We're warming up. Oh boy. I mean, I just
Can't
shed an
remember
article of clothing because of how hot it was. I'm not ready to go waist down. I mean,
Yeah,
unless I mean,
not ready yet.
not ready yet. I mean, we gotta ease into this kind of thing. You gotta set the mood right.
You
Take me
right.
out-
You right.
Yeah, take me out for some drinks, maybe. Go see the sights, and maybe have a little bit of I don't know, bit of a time. What's your Greek
Just
myth?
a bit of a tab.
Yeah.
Huh?
What's your favorite? Oh, that's a very hard one. Orphe, what's your favorite Greek myth?
Oh gosh. If it's not mine, Eros and Psyche.
Oh, I love that story.
Yeah, it's such a good story. It's so cute.
I definitely want to do a Myth Monday on that one.
You should! That would be great!
Valentine's Day. That would make a very good Valentine's Day Myth Monday. I'm all in for it.
Yeah.
Would you like to join me for that one?
I'd be down, yeah.
All right. But yeah, as for my favorite Greek myth, it's hard because I do like the myths about Perseus and his quests, but I think I like Odysseus's the most. Because I think
Yeah, it's tough not to like Odysseus.
yeah, the one thing that I really like Odysseus above all the other Greek heroes is that he is human. He is undeniably mortal. And he gets pelted with challenge after challenge, god after god, monster after monster, and he manages to survive. I mean survive is so like how you think about it, but anyways. He all these trials and tribulations just to get back to his kingdom, back to his wife and son, and take back what is rightfully his after 20 long years of suffering. It's inspirational.
Absolutely.
Every other Greek myth that I know is either like a cautionary tale or something that just tickles me the right way. In fact, I think that's the same with every other myth.
I would
But yeah.
say that's a lot of mythology. Like, a lot of myths end up being cautionary tales or, like reasonings for why something happens in the world.
Especially with nature and how it attributes it to certain gods and such.
Yeah.
And what? Oh shoot! What was I about to say? Oh well, it's fine. But yeah, you're right. Oh, I really love underworld stories. Collectively, like across different other myths, I love underworld stories. And I also love the narrative of Dante's Inferno, even though it was just a self-insert fan fiction of the times.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
I was gonna say that one's such a like self-insert.
Yeah. Would you believe that Dante was extremely pissed off when he wrote that? I mean, he was exiled.
I would not know that, actually.
Yeah, he was exiled from his home in Florence, I believe. And this was due to like a political spat. Because there was the Red Gulfs and the Black Gulfs. I think he was part of the Red Gulfs. And due to some political spats, he gets exiled from Florence, and he had a lot of enemies. So he did what any sane poet would do to curb his anger. He would just write a comedy of it about the three kingdoms of the afterlife and put his enemies directly into Satan's anus.
Honestly, I do it. He's right for that.
Yeah, he's... I mean, it's like the whole entirety of Inferno is just one big crash out. And he got creative. Like, very much so. It's not technically a myth, more like literature, but I definitely want to do a segment about it. Mainly about the Inferno, because that is undoubtedly what everybody likes to see. They like a version of hell. They like the creativity that goes into, like, what people could experience as eternal suffering.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
As long as you're not playing the video game.
I love the video game. It's a guilty pleasure of mine.
I'm
can't.
so traumatized from the video game.
Lots of titties.
See that I would have been okay with that if that was all it was, but it was like stuff coming out of stuff on the boobies, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, the
There's like
level
giant demon crab monsters coming from there.
Yeah, the level of lust got very creative with the human anatomy. In fact, the entire architecture within the lust circle was meant to invoke different themes of pleasure. Like, there was a certain door that was actually reminiscent of a stairway to heaven, if you will.
I do not remember that, actually.
I actually realized it upon, like, the third playthrough. I played it a lot.
Oh my god.
I don't know, it was just, I liked God of War, I liked the similar game style to it, I liked the Inferno, and I'm like, I don't care if the story is crap, I just want to play it. It's, yeah.
I mean, that's fair. I get that.
And plus, we have the voice of fucking Dracula as Dante. Before he was Dracula.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I realized it after watching
I forgot
Castlevania.
about that.
And I'm like, wait, Dante, is that you? Holy shit. That man,
Good.
that man has such a A++ voice. I could listen to him as either Dracula or Dante all day. He could be a narrator. In fact, he even narrated certain quotes from the Inferno, and I would rather listen to him do an audiobook on it.
Yeah, that would actually be really cool.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Oh, gluttony was bad. The Circle of Gluttony, they introduced the glutton. Go figure. But some of their attacks were just... They were absolutely disgusting because they had two modes of attack. Either they barfed on you or they defecated on you.
I do not remember that. I do not remember that. That's
Yeah, because like if you're in front of them, they will try to keep a distance away from you by like projectile vomiting. But if you try to get them from the back, then they will they will open up their butt crack. It's disgusting. But then everything else afterwards was pretty straightforward. I mean, we got a Circle of Greed. They had twin enemies, symbolic of the Wasters and Hoarders. They had people in the swamp for anger. It was pretty straightforward. I liked the different enemy designs and just and also absolving certain people. I remember you were actually in the Inferno. In Limbo.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I always absolved you.
I remember. Oh, thank you.
I felt bad for him.
Appreciate it.
Pontius Pilate.
I remember absolving
debatable.
Cain, and I was like, oh.
Wait, Cain? I don't remember Cain being in it.
I could have sworn he was, but maybe I'm wrong.
Because I remember from Limbo, it was definitely Electra, it was Orpheus, you, and Pontius Pilate in Limbo.
I think. Well, I'm thinking like later on in the game. But I don't know if that was the case. I know Adam and Eve were in it.
No, Adam and Eve were not in there. There were two lovers in Lust, but Adam and Eve were not. There were definitely... Oh, there was Tiresias in Fraud.
Huh. Hold up. Now I need to...
Yeah, if you look up the list of the
look it up.
damned, then... Hold on 1 second. Inferno game. Damned souls. Oh yeah, there is a list on the wiki.
Yeah. Okay, Pontius Pilate.
Francesca
Oh, Hecuba was in anger. Aww.
Wait, Hecuba? Oh yeah! Poor Boudica, though.
Oh my god, yeah. I could have sworn I remembered there being... I know that there was someone I absolved and I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, there was a lot of nasty souls over there. I remember one particular damned in fraud and what was it? In Greed that really got under my skin. I couldn't help but want to just like punish him.
Oh, which one was it?
I believe it was Gaius Florus. A Roman procurator of Judea, infamous for his public greed, splitting and parring innocent men for his own personal gain.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did not sound at all, what do you call it? Remorseful.
Redeemable.
Yeah, redeemable at all.
Yeah. Wait, Mordred was in Treachery.
Yep.
What?
I absolved him too. It, you know what's actually funny about some of the later Circles of Hell?
What's that?
So apparently, according to Dante, if a soul is wicked enough to warrant sending them straight to hell, then they will do it. They will actually take the soul of the sinner down and replace the living body with a demon.
Oh!
So
Damn!
So if you're bad enough, you can get a one-way ticket to hell and have a demon masquerade for the rest of your body's life.
That's honestly kind of funny, though, to just be like, just chill and eating at McDonald's one day, and then you just wake up in hell like, oh, fuck!
I just wanted my McMuffin!
Yeah, just like, I didn't even do anything! I didn't even, like, I didn't even get a chance at changing my ways, and it's like, nah, you were that bad, you're just down here now.
Yeah. Somebody, if you're worried about what's going on up there, we got you covered. We got one of our elites up there.
Yeah. Don't worry, we knew exactly who to replace you with.
And you know what? We'll add kicking puppies to your list of sins free of charge. He'll do it for you.
No way, but I didn't do that. Too bad. Too late.
But the public doesn't care. They already seen you do it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's even worse is that the damned can't see the future. No, they can't see the past or the present, but they can only see the future. So they remember their past sins, sure, but they can't see past events. Like they can't see like what happened like before civilization or like biblical times, or even the present of what's going on in the world. They only see the future. It's like they have like what is coming for their eternal souls on loop in their head. And for the heretics,
Like after the end times.
yeah, after the end times, according to Dante, or through by proxy Virgil, who is his guide, he informs Dante that these punishments are going to get even worse during the end times.
Oh.
And for the heretics,
How a bummer, dude.
yeah, for the heretics, they have like they're inside of tombs that are lit on fire. And by the end times, those lids are gonna close. And they're gonna be out of sight, out of mind. Completely shut off from the future and everything else.
Oh no.
Existential dread. I'm sorry, I remember.
Say it again, cow a bummer.
How a bummer indeed. I mean, Dante was very creative. It's
I
also
feel like you have to be with the amount of stuff he did. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
no, it's okay. But yeah, with the amount of anger that he must have felt, I'm pretty sure that his synapses were flaring and his just creative juices were flowing. Like, how much pain can I inflict upon my political rival? You know what? Maybe I'll put him in a swamp with a bunch of angry idiots and tear at him like he's fucking beef jerky. Yeah, he did that.
You shall be my torture.
That was Filippo Argenti. He really hated him. But yeah, aside from that, I love that he puts violence, fraud, and treachery into different subcategories too, because violence can take on 3 different forms. Fraud can take on like 10.
Yeah.
There's like the boiling river of blood, the Phlegethon, for those who've committed violence against others. The commit die forest. The unsubscribe from the life channel forest.
Yeah.
Where they're... This is deep. So what happens there, those who are violent towards themselves, they have no physical bodies. The soul goes down and it sprouts as a tree with no body, only the pain.
Oh.
Basically, according to Dante, it's unjust to have what you have pretty much taken away from yourself.
Oh.
And
Oh, damn.
And what's even worse is that by the end times, where the punishments are going to be even worse, is that their bodies are going to be hanging from their branches in full view. It's some
Yikes.
sick stuff. The amount of symbolism. I mean, this guy's a poet, for God's sake.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, I don't really get much about the abominable sands aside from it's just a punishment for like violence against God, nature, and art. But it's basically just raining fire and brimstone on a burning sand, and we either have sinners who are running and praying, or lying face down or face up.
Maybe it's like playing face down or face up. I don't know.
Because they can either get
That's
shot.
interesting.
Yeah, back shots or front shots.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense if it's that.
Yeah. I mean, pelted day and night with fire and brimstone, either from the back or the front. That does not sound good.
No, not all.
And of course, there's, oh my god, the big daddy of pits before even Lucifer's goon cave is the Malabauge. The Malabauge itself is like 10 different levels of fraud, because it is one of the sins that are like the most displeasing to God. And so the punishments there are divorce. Sin is also in Malabauge number 1 for the panderers and seducers. And in that little ditch, demons are whipping souls in a certain direction, much like how the damned were tricking people to follow a certain direction in life, much like how he did to Medea.
I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Top tier punishment, God.
And the second one is basically Skibbity Toilet.
Skibbity no!
It's for the
Dante.
flatterers.
Dante was a man beyond his time.
Yep. Basically, for flatterers, the kind of excrement that they spew from their mouth in life, they will never drown it in death. So yeah, if you pass by this certain Malabauge, hold your nose. And then the third one is where he gets very religious and
Hold
political.
your nose and close your mouth.
Yeah. The third one is where he gets very vindictive, because that is reserved for the Simonists. Basically, those papal authorities that embezzle funds for their own personal interests when they should have been used for the church. These guys are lying. They are like headfirst into a little hole of their own and just feet up with the soles of their feet on fire. And what's worse about this is that popes can actually share the same hole. The thing is, the pope before them has to go deeper into the hole.
Yo, that's funny. That's kind of funny. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
So yeah. Oh, Kimi just told me that she's almost there.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you want to like talk more about it, or do you want to like call it from here? I could just be here like for about like 10 minutes or so.
We could call it here.
Okay. But yeah, I'd love to talk more about.
Yeah, it's getting late.
All right, sounds good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and find somebody who we can raid in the meantime.
Yeah. Well, we should definitely talk about this later.
Absolutely. I mean, I've studied Dante's Inferno for the longest time, so I would love to share what I know about it. Who is available right now? Oh, I haven't seen Syl in a while. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and raid you guys over to Syl. He is a Pharaoh VTuber. And I actually played with him immensely back then.
Oh!
Yeah, so... Oh, we still gotta play Amenti together, too. You still have the game, right?
Yeah! Yeah.
We can make it data.
Hell yeah, I'd be down.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and raid you guys over to Syl. Please give him my regards. And hope to see you guys again in the next stream. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. I will post the VOD pretty soon, too. So, in the meantime, this has been Cass Wilder, and... Go ahead, it's your line.
Oh, and Orpheus Hot Seat. My bad. I was like, oh, and we're calling. My bad. And Orpheus Hot Seat.
And we are one half of Mytherium.
Yeah.
Best subsidiary of Bijou around.
Damn straight.
Alright, you guys take care now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for joining me. I blast you. Oh, give me just 1 second. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Let me. Oh my. Oh yes, this is so slow right now.